Evening, boys and girls. Oh dear. Welcome to today. And this is the only bit of content I've been able to make all week, and it's my last day of the week. Yeah. Oh. This is why I have changed to uploading twice a week, because there is no way on God's green earth I can keep up anymore. I can't be done. So yes, my only bit of content for the week, and it's on my last day of the week. And you're joining me 5.5 hours into my shift. I got to return a Renault Class 2 380 horsepower, supposedly, to the rental company, because we'd finished with it. One of our vehicles was off the road being repaired, and we'd rented one for a couple of weeks, and I got given the wonderful job of returning it to the rental company. But the person who'd been driving it before me, clever little tosspot, had picked up all the waste, you know, all the old cardboard and empty pallets and stuff like that, hadn't unloaded it, also hadn't refueled it, and we rented it with a full tank of fuel, so we have to return it with a full tank of fuel. So there I am, manually unloading this bleating thing into the yard. I was just like, I'll park it neat out in the corner, sod it, I don't care. Up and down on the tail lift. And Renault, I don't know who designed that box. I know it's not Renault, I know it's a different coach house company that designed the box and so on and so forth, so don't scream at me. But where they'd set the button for the tail lift, for when you're operating on your own, it's right, it's inside, and then the tail lift moves away from the body to go down. As you're going down, you're having to stand in the gap. It's the dumbest design in history. So yeah, I got covered in grease and God knows what trying to bleat and do that. Got it all on my face. I don't know whether I've cleaned it all off. Probably not. Because it was filthy there as well, because it's a rental. It was a 60 plate, so it's getting on a bit. 8 years old. So I got to return that. That was my first job. And now I'm doing some collections in Kent. Currently at my first place, waiting for the person to, you know, I've just phoned him. He's on his way. Picking up a few pallets from here, I think. And then I've got to go into the middle of nowhere. Quite literally the middle of nowhere. And it's rush hour. 17:30. Well, 17:27 to be exact. And I've now got to go through Maidstone and then out into the sticks. So hopefully it should garner some decent country driving footage for you. Well, city and town driving into countryside. There you go. But anyway, I'm going to go and kick him up the rear end, see what's taking so long, because I've got to get going. I've got to be at this other place. It's a farm, you see. I've got to be there as soon as possible, because the guy who unloads us, he lives there. I don't know whether he's the person who owns the place or one of the people that owns it. I really don't have a clue. But he lives in one of the bigger houses as you lead up to the yard. So I'm guessing he's an owner of it of some description. And it's obviously it's his evening, it's his night. I'm not going to be there until probably 7 o'clock at this rate. And I've been there on a few occasions. I've got my Prat nav set up because it's been ages since I last went there. What was I going to say? I forgot what I was going to say. Why have I forgotten what I was going to say? Oh yeah, because I've been there on a few occasions and I've got to know him style thing, it's a case of I'll try and get there as soon as possible. I've already bypassed 2 collections to get here first, because I have to get here first because of when this place closes, and then I've got to get to him, and then on the way back I'll do the 2 that I've bypassed to get here. Otherwise I'd have to do those 2, this one, then get to him about 10 PM, and he'd just tell me to, in the general direction of off, please F, you know. But I'm gonna have a sweetie. I've got a sweetie, you don't got none. Anyway, didn't see that. Gagging for sweeties. Anyway, Let's see what's taking them so bloody long. Look. So I just wonder why they get killed by fucking truck drivers. And now he's on the pavement. Going up the hill, where he can cause a problem, he'll stay in the road. Muffins. That was easy. Made it. Oh dear. I may have been a little bit nasty towards a cyclist who was, in all fairness, just trying to be helpful, but I mean, there's a purpose-built, multiple purpose path that starts and that you can ride on to prevent situations like that happening. The thing is, if you are riding and you know you're slow, you've just ridden up a hill, you're a bit knackered, you don't want to speed up, fair enough. I get it, I understand. You know, I'm a big fat bastard, I ride on a level piece of ground and I'm bloody knackered. But when you see the truck behind you waiting, don't come on then and start slowing down when there's oncoming traffic. Because if I pass you, obviously I passed into the roundabout, 2 lanes, he stayed right to the left. He stayed way to the left. Sorry. But if I passed you with oncoming traffic, you're going to have that much room. You're wobbling, you're tired. You fall, my arse goes to jail. Doesn't matter whether you went, come on. So I just get a bit annoyed. It's seriously. And the thing is, oh well, you know, he's got every right to be on the road, Bill. Okay, fine, he does. But in the next moment, he's passing me the fricking pavement. So he's got no problems using it.
Yeah, but there was a junction and, you know, it was like a roundabout and stuff.
Yes, and there was a junction just in front of us. Didn't care. You know, I don't mind a bit. I mean, okay, the 2 cyclists, the 2 bloke cyclists pulled out, rode abreast. Okay, fine. They're turning right, then they're turning left. There's a truck coming. They're going to stop it from causing any danger to themselves. Fine. I'm not screaming. I'm not jumping up and down. I'm not having a massive go. You know, a cyclist in the cycle lane, for example, not a problem. not an issue. But it's just that, oh, I'm going to let him go. With oncoming vehicles, right? And they're slowing, and the person letting me go, oh, I'm trying to be helpful, so they're slowing down. There's only so slow these bleating things can actually go. And then he's like, so he's trying to figure out what gear to go in. Yeah. And then, of course, you have supersonic bus driver man. Jesus Christ. Rural Kent, your bus drivers don't half fly, don't they? I mean, imagine if you had to emergency stop. There's no seat belts for the passengers in those things, and I've been in those old buses, you know, or buses very, very, very similar to those ones, back in my manor. And it's a metal bar above the bleeding seat and on the backrest. The emergency stops, teeth are coming out. He came flying down there, didn't he? I was like, ooh.
Yeah, well, I know these roads. I drive them every day.
Yeah, and then there's a truck in front of you. Oh dear, I'm going to have another sweetie. I deserve it. Oh. There you go. That is my 2 sweetie a day allowance. Yes, I have 2 a day. Well, when I'm working. I don't bother having them on my days off, obviously. But I don't know how that's obvious to you. I really don't. But it's obvious. There you go. Yeah, I don't mind coming to places like this. It's fun. It's different. I was gonna go through Maidstone. But I decided, in my infinite wisdom, not to. I was just thinking, it's Monday, it's rush hour, it's Maidstone, one-way system. I can't do that to myself. I just can't do that to myself. I've managed to do 2 hours 27 minutes of driving. Now I've got to go back to the A2, down the A2, I'm allowed to have my break here. It's actually the owner of this place is the one that loads you. He's a proper farmer. Proper farmer. He does the bloody job himself. You know. Doesn't sit there with all in his Range Rover with all his minions doing the job for him. No, he does it himself. Well done. Everyone gets to go home. The truck turns up late. He lives just down there. Gets out, comes out his house, walks all the way up, and loads us. Brilliant. Most of the places I go to, you know, like big farms, packing houses, stuff like that, it's, well, the poor twit who's on shift has to stay. Ooh. I like this place because it gives you his phone number, and he's renewed his phone, which is why it wasn't connecting when I tried before I left the other place. Oh yeah, the camera wasn't recording, that was a dumb. It's a Monday, forgive me, alright? I started in a Renault, just give me a break. No, he's got a new phone number, so he gave us that one, so that the drivers, because it is so tight coming in and out of this farm, you can contact him and say, right, I'm going to be there around about such and such time, whatever. And that way, if another truck turns up to do a collection, or is there at, you know, getting to that time, whatever, he holds that truck. And then when you appear, and of course he can phone you back because he's got your number once you've phoned in, and once you appear, you can play musical tracks in the yard. I've come here several times. I mean, it must have been, it's over 10 easily, and I've always come round. I've always it's the same thing to turn around. It's the same principle all the time, and I've never cocked it up until today. Oh. Made a proper mess of that. Even he was laughing. I just looked at him and I went, well, it has to go wrong at least once in all the times I come here. But yeah, you can kind of turn around on yourself, because I don't know what the signage is, because I don't know whether I'm going to be able to edit the video so as you can see me cock up. But you turn around and you turn back on yourself, and you turn in at the last minute to bring your trailer around to turn out, so then you can revert, do a kind of 3-point turn, but you 180 it and then whatever. And I thought I'd try something new, and I shouldn't have done that. I thought I'll turn around even tighter to bring my trailer around, and then I'll turn out. But the thing is, I got too close to the damn building. I was like, no, 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 no. Oh well, teaches me for trying something new in a place where you really only have one option, you really only have one chance. But, yeah, I like it here. It's quiet, it's out of the way. It's a decent place. And you go past some seriously big houses. I mean, that is not really, the forward-facing camera is not really going to show it up, but there are some massive houses down there. I mean, you've got to be the high 6 to low 7-figure incomes to own them. They're huge. But I like things like that. Gives you something to aspire to, doesn't it? Gives you something to hope for one day when you win the lottery. But no, it's I do like it right now. Right then, that's the end of the day. I'm having to use my mobile phone because that camera's battery died. I don't know why it keeps doing that. It eats the battery like you read about. It's on its current setting, 1080, 48 frames a second. It's supposed to be able to last for about 3 hours, 2 hours 50 something minutes. Now, although I do have a tendency to prattle on, I don't actually talk for 2 hours. It might seem shocking to you, but virtually everything all my talking bits are pretty much a single take hit. I might chop them up, I might edit them here and there, I might go over, say, 15 minutes so I stop the camera and start again. But during the course of the day, I do not speak for long enough to wear that battery down, supposedly. But it keeps running out, and it's annoying the crap out of me. So I'm having to finish using my phone, and the camera on the phone is not that great. The sound's alright, a bit mono, but it's okay. And I have to set up a torch over there, otherwise if I take the torch away, my face goes black. Hello. And if I try to do it without any lights at all, then I look like this. Hello. Slightly psychotic. But anyway, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, share about, do whatever it is you usually do. I will see you in the next one, which will be a couple of days because I'm doing 2 uploads a week now. And I have been informed that Bert, because it's September now, Bert has started doing her overtime. And on Wednesday she's working, not Tuesday, Wednesday. You see, I don't know anything. She tells me, and then it changes, but I'm the idiot that didn't listen. So I should be able to edit a load of road footage together that I've got saved up and do some talking about either what I'm doing whilst I'm driving or just talking in general, you know me, whilst the road footage plays so I can be at home. I'll have some time to myself, being that she's at work, and I can actually get stuff done. That'll be interesting. But anyway, like I said, thanks for watching. Do remember all links to everything, AFE, the agency I work for, Bert's Etsy store, although she's planning on doing a website, God knows when that'll be. All the links to all the relevant bits and bobs are in the description below. But yeah, cheers for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.